Hi everybody, it's Taylor. Welcome back to my channel. I'm an American expat living in Malaysia and I like to share my life and travels with you. Well, today I'm going to talk about online shopping, but I'm at KLCC right now. I'm about to have lunch with a viewer. So I'm going to show you a little bit about the mall here too, and why I don't go to malls. But just to prove where I am, I'll show you this. Pretty cool, huh? So if you want to know all about online shopping in Malaysia, stay tuned. Well, they've got their beautiful Diwali decorations. Those are so intricate. It's wonderful. Although KLCC is one of the smaller malls here, it's pretty exciting. They always go all out decorating for the different holidays and seasons. They have just about every designer store here you can imagine. There's Gucci, there's Saint Laurent. But I don't shop like that. For one thing, these malls are quite crowded, and I really dislike crowds. So that's one reason I prefer to shop online. And I get a lot of questions from my viewers about shopping in Malaysia and shopping online, and is it safe? Well, I'm going to tell you all about it. Look at the crowds on the escalator, and it's just like 12:15 right now. The lunch hour starts about 1 here in Malaysia, and like I've said before, they actually have a rush hour traffic jam because everybody drives to go out to eat. I think that's crazy. And there's Ben's, one of my favorite places to eat here. And this part of the mall overlooks the park. I don't know, I guess I see the appeal of malls. It's kind of exciting to be here around all these people and all these fabulous shops. They have a lot of these sidewalk cafe sort of things in the mall, which is sort of nice because you get to feel like you're sitting outside, but you're actually in the air-conditioned comfort of the mall. Well, I'm here at San Francisco Coffee. I got an iced latte. Delicious, but I wish they wouldn't use these plastic cups. So I need to find the restaurant where I'm meeting Brian. I don't know. It could take me a while to find it, but I am here a little bit early. Well, I had a really nice lunch with my viewer, Brian. He's from Malaysia originally, but he lives in Seattle now. I hope to interview him, but I'm not sure he wants to. But anyway, let's talk about shopping online here because I really don't like shopping at malls. Hi, well, I'm home now. I decided to change my shirt though because it got a little sweaty while I was waiting for the grab. I had a delightful lunch though. Brian had wanted to meet me at this poke bowl place, but we walked by Fridays, TGI Fridays on the way, and he said, would you rather go there? And I said, sure. Oh, there goes Earl Grey. I'm always ready for a taste of home. So, I didn't take any pictures in there. I don't know why. But Brian sent me this picture of his ribs that he got, and they were amazing. Beef ribs, of course. I had a wonderful chopped salad with chicken. I was trying to be somewhat dietetic, but I can tell you there was nothing dietetic about this huge salad. Anyway, we had a great time. But you know, I just don't like shopping in malls. It's just too much for me. There's just too much walking, and it's hard to find what you're looking for. Where if you go online, you can find exactly what you're looking for very easily. So I have two sources I use for online shopping here mostly, Shopee and Lazada. Now there's Temu, I haven't tried that, and there's Alibaba, which seems to be for people who are buying in bulk, I guess. Although I've heard you can buy just single items there too. Anyway, I'm comfortable with Shopee and Lazada. I always look on Lazada first though, because Shopee, I don't know, I had a credit card problem once with them. They don't do the double check like Lazada does, where you have to receive a code on your phone and input it in order for the charge to go through. Shopee, it just goes straight through. So that makes me a little less comfortable. But honestly, I've had hardly any troubles. One time in Penang, I had ordered one of those little building block sets, those Lego type things that I used to do. Instead of the building block set, it was this tiny little cheap bracelet that must have cost 1 ringgit. Well, I had a hard time with that because I accepted it, I signed for it, but I didn't know what it was. I order so many things. Anyway, it's usually not a problem, and that one was solved eventually. Shopee and Lazada both have tons of coupons and specials, and I don't really take full advantage of it because it's just popping up everywhere. And I just want to get straight to the point and order what I want. Plus, a really nice thing about shopping online, just like on Amazon, is that there's reviews, and those are so helpful. I mean, they have reviews, you can even put a little video with it and pictures. And I try to review products too. They give you like points for reviewing. But I would say in general that shopping online in Malaysia is just as safe and easy as it is in the United States. And sometimes, like Amazon, the products come the very next day. But you have to watch out. As you can see here, when you're looking at products, it says Selangor, Kuala Lumpur, Perak, any place in Malaysia it's coming from. But if it says China, I'm a little more skeptical of that. Now, that's not to say that it's a bad thing to order from China. It just takes longer, a week to 10 days instead of like overnight. Another thing I've realized that's really helpful, because I've mentioned before that it's sort of a hassle to have things delivered to my apartment here. I don't mean online deliveries or small packages. Sometimes not so small packages. But if you have a delivery, like from a furniture store or something like that, you have to go down to the office, sometimes pay a deposit, and, it's just a hassle. So what I do, and I've done it a couple of times, is I even order furniture online. Now, I wouldn't order a chair or anything like that I couldn't sit in first, but tables and stuff are fine. Of course, they're going to need to be assembled, but that's pretty easy usually. I've gotten several things that way, and sometimes the boxes are like 5 feet long, and it just saves so much trouble not having to go through the office to have it delivered. Also, and I used to do this in the United States too, is that I try to order things that are heavy to carry home, like cat litter. That's a prime example. Or even booze. You can get booze online here too. You have to just make sure that you're 21. And the online prices for booze is way better than in the stores. Now, I have had some arrive broken, but yeah, they took care of it. But who wants to carry heavy bags of cat litter home? I don't. Plus, it fills up my whole area that I have storage under the seat on my bike. So every 2 weeks, I get 2 bags of cat litter. When I was doing the new room, oh my goodness, I ordered a lot of things online for that. I got these little cube tables. They're so nice, and they were such a good price, as you can see here. This is all in ringgit, so if you want to get an idea of what it is in dollars, just divide by 4. I also got this console table that I'm just thrilled with, and the little ottomans that I have under it. I got this floor lamp. This is something you put on the floor, and it shines up, like you put it behind a tree or something, and it just gives a dramatic effect, as I've talked about before. And I've ordered table lamps, and just almost anything you can think of. When I first moved in here, I had an older vacuum, and it just really had no suction left at all. So I ordered this new vacuum from Lazada, and I am thrilled with it. It is super powerful, and I think it's going to last a long time. Now, recently, I had to replace my air fryer, which was extremely irritating because I had an expensive one that was Philips brand. Philips is known throughout the world, but it only lasted 8 months, and I hadn't done any of the warranty work you have to do to get it filled out, or what, I don't know. I just don't usually do that because I think things are going to last. Well, I think in today's world, you realize things aren't going to last probably, so you're best to fill out your warranty card and send it in. Or it's always done online now, I think. But I did get this new air fryer, and after doing some research on YouTube, this one seemed like the perfect one for me. It's from Instant Pot. I really like a lot of the features it has. But when I went to do the warranty, it said to do it online. So I clicked on the thing, and it was in UK because And this is something I didn't know before I moved here, but Malaysia has the same kind of plugs in the wall like the UK. So I don't know, this air fryer, it just said, it sent me to some English website. There was no way to register it from living in Malaysia. So hopefully it lasts. Another nice thing here, because I'm in a condo, the delivery companies send me a little text in WhatsApp to tell me when they're coming and when it's arrived. And they send me a picture of the actual package sitting on the table downstairs in my lobby. Now, my old place, the concierge took all the packages and had them in the back. It was a big hassle. They had to go search for them. But this place, because of the low occupancy, they just have a table in the lobby and they just put them there. Now, when I see that, I just go straight down and get it, and then I don't have to worry about someone else picking it up. But, I ordered some coffee not long ago, some Nespresso pods from my Nespresso coffee maker. It was like 160 ringgit worth of coffee, and on the box it says Nespresso and everything. And I was out of town when it arrived, and it sat in the lobby for 3 days, but it was still there when I got back, so I was very pleased about that. At least that shows my neighbors are honest. So if you're thinking about moving to Malaysia or already live here and are afraid to do online shopping, don't be. It's really not an issue. Like I said, I do it all the time, and it's sort of fun to have a package come constantly. So I hope you got something out of the video today. I hope it was helpful. And now I'm going to do another catch up with Taylor. Well, I'm going to Penang next week, and I wanted to be with my friends Ellen and Paul and Jill to watch the election results. Ooh, fingers crossed, right? But yeah, I was with them for the last election, so that was really nice, and it'll be nice. We'll either commiserate or celebrate. We'll see. Also, I heard back from my realtor in Florida, and I'm pleased with the number she came up for my apartment for sale. Now, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to sell or rent it out for another year. I'm leaning towards selling it, though, and I appreciate all the advice I've gotten from many of you. I haven't heard any new status on my brother. As far as I know, he's still hanging on. But thank you all for your kind words about him. So I'm going to Penang next Tuesday because, well, that's the voting day. We're a day ahead here, so I really won't see any results until Wednesday. So I'm going to take the Aeroline bus again, and I thought I'd take you all with me this time and really show you what the Aeroline bus is like. Like I said, it's super convenient for me. It's just less than 3 kilometers from my apartment. And it goes straight onto Penang Island at Queens Bay Mall for the drop-off. But I'm going to take you along, show you the food, show you the seating, and also some of the scenery. It's a beautiful drive, really. I also wanted to tell you sort of a funny story. I can't meet everybody who wants to meet me and take me out for coffee or lunch. So a lot of times I just have to say no. And it really saddens me to do that. But if I didn't, that's all I would be doing is going out to lunch with people. But the funny thing that happened, and this has happened 3 times now, and to me it's just unbelievable in a city like Kuala Lumpur. First of all, my neighbor upstairs, Monica, she had written me, and I had sort of said, oh, I'm sorry, I won't be able to meet you. She ran into me in a restaurant while she was here. That was just so funny. Well, of course, because she ran into me, I'm going to chat with her, and now we've become good friends. So I'm really sad when I don't get to meet everybody. Also, Brian, the guy I had lunch with today, he had written me, and oh my gosh, I said, oh, did I write you back? And he said, no. I'm like, oh no. But I ran into him too. What are the odds in this city of millions of people? And these people aren't stalking me. We just happen to cross paths. It's amazing. Fate is funny. And the other day, I was at Super Saigon having my lunch, and this woman at the next table, her name was Rosemary, she said, are you Taylor? I said, yes. And she says, oh, I want to talk to you. So after I finished eating, I sat down at her table and answered a bunch of questions for her. She's traveling around Southeast Asia trying to decide where to move. But she had written me too, and I sadly had blown her off too. But I think this is fate telling me, meet with more of your viewers, Taylor. So that's all the catch up I have for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like and subscribe and check the notification bell too. That way you won't miss any of my future videos. Also, as you know, I have Buy Me a Coffee now, and I really appreciate all the coffees that people have bought me. It helps a lot to support my channel. Thank you so much. You know, I am getting excited to go back to Penang. I always enjoy going there and seeing my good friends. But that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later. Bye.